I guess he doesn't have to wear the suit on all the time, but at least put the mask on.
Something.
Yeah, or like if he's high up on a building or something, like, yeah, I guess you can have the mask off. But in a world, especially in a world like the MCU where the technology is advanced, and and even in our world today, we're all carrying around supercomputers with cameras, and there's cameras everywhere now. You would think someone would spot him eventually with how much he doesn't wear his mask while swinging. Yeah. So like there were just some moments like that where I'm like, that could have been differently, even if he just would have worn the mask. But other than those kinds of things, and something towards the end where they kind of wrapped in Jean Grey's powers into keeping Spidey alive after he gets capped by the Punisher. Yeah. That was kind of nuts. Like I felt like that was an effective moment. But the resolution to that, where, Jean just kept him alive, like it's okay, don't get me wrong. I just felt like that was kind of a cop-out thing. Yeah, like if they were gonna do a thing where it's like, he got shot by the Punisher and everything, like maybe not have it be in such a vital spot, like in the middle of the back. That's a pretty fatal wound, even for a superhero, I would think. But, I guess, we're dealing with superheroes, men in tights, shit like that. So, I mean, I'm willing to give that a pass. But again, I feel like that was kind of an kind of moment. Didn't really spoil the ending for me. But again, just one of those things where if I were behind the writer's room, I would have done that differently. But other than those two, or I guess like few different things that I had about it, and not that it was a bad thing, but I'm kind of in the same boat as Zach here, where like I'm just very interested to see what is going to be happening in the future with the MCU when it comes to Sadie Sink.
Yeah, same here. Just because Doomsday has got me confused on why we have this version of Jean Grey.
Yeah.
If we're going to be visiting that universe that had a Jean Grey.
Right.
But this one's already been in the MCU. I don't know.
Yeah.
They never really explained it. They just went,
here's
Jean Grey.
Right.
By the way, that's Jean Grey.
Yeah, like she's like, I guess, been here, and there have been other instances of people with mutations springing up throughout all of the MCU, at least in this current saga, in the multiverse saga. But yeah, a little bit more background on Jean Grey would have been nice. But I guess we got 2 Avengers movies coming up with a lot of X-Men, so and she's confirmed for at least one of them, maybe both of them.
We'll see.
So we will see. But yeah, like